Interestingly, the vast majority of people who do a fractional CO2 laser actually will do it for cosmetic treatments. We see it a lot, and I'm sure Dr. Amin can vouch, in people who grew up on the beach and have a lot of sun damage. So they often will have brown spots and wrinkles. And what this laser achieves is it actually heats and takes off that top layer of the skin in a really controlled way. Whether you're doing it for sun damage to get 5 or 10 years back, or in Eileen's case, you're taking off that top layer so it can heal back in softer, more supple, more similar to normal skin. Now, the contrast is like what Dr. Amin was saying. When you have a burn patient, you're often doing it in really conservative, controlled sessions, versus often for a fractional treatment with just a cosmetic outcome, you might just do one session and see a 5 to 10 year rewind because the damage is so minimal.
What does this cost to do this and to reduce the scar tissue and gain function? What's the cost for this?
Well, in terms of how much we would charge a patient for that facial rejuvenation, that's a little different from what we would charge a burn patient for functional improvement. So for cosmetic improvement of the face, if you want to lose 10 years off of your skin that you accumulated via sun damage at the beach or the tanning salon, for instance, these facial rejuvenation treatments range from $2,000 to $3,000 per session. And most people do 1 or 2 sessions at the most. And it really is it's an amazing effect. Patients are very happy with it. For burn scars, we kind of use reason. We only charge a couple $100. And in Eileen's case, we haven't charged her anything because it contributes to the well-being of our medical group, and that we're really helping patients in need regardless of the cost.
Dr. Amin, I think that's so admirable. And Eileen, is there anything you'd like to say to Dr. Amin after all these treatments?
I'm so incredibly grateful and blessed. And it's still, after so much time, it's still kind of a little surreal that this is happening. And it's just a life changer. It's life altering experience that there's no words. I can't even get it out there because I just am that grateful of how much is changing my life with everything. I'm so grateful.
I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for sharing this story. But we've been treating your scars from the outside. And now, coming from me, we'd like to heal the scars from the inside. So we're going to set you up with 10 sessions on Doctor On Demand app to help you with that post-traumatic stress. It's telemedicine at its best, and it offers live video visits with a board-certified physician and a mental health professional, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. How does that sound?
That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Everybody's been just so amazing and so generous, and I'm absolutely grateful for everything.
We are so glad to help. This is so amazing.
Yeah, Eileen, we're so happy to hear about the progress you've made, and we wish you continued success in your recovery. Dr. Amin, thank you so much for all your efforts, the amazing work you've done. We really appreciate the update.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me on the show. And I really want to thank Eileen for really brightening up the office every time she comes in. She's a 5th grade teacher, which, all of us as doctors are very grateful to our own teachers. And I feel like it's such a great service she does. And this is the small way that we can recognize her service.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for that update.